Knoxville, Tennessee, on the way to our house tonight. So we're out here in front of Archer's BBQ. We're about to go in there and sample Archer's BBQ, and we'll come back and let y'all know how it is. This is day 12, by the way. Day 12, barbecue joint number 12. See y'all in a bit. Okay, that was this is Archer's BBQ in Knoxville.
Yep.
They got, I think the lady told me, 5 different locations, getting ready to open up a 6th one, all in Knoxville.
Mm-hmm.
I don't consider that a chain barbecue joint. I just call that a local barbecue joint with many different locations.
Well, it's a little bitty place, so it's not like 100 people could come here.
Well, that and I think a chain barbecue joint means you're either nationwide or regionally in multi-state locations.
Yeah.
And you got corporate people involved. Anyway, so what we think? Well, okay, first off, what we order here?
Chicken wings.
They had chicken wings, so we got chicken wings, which is what we like.
Ribs.
Got some ribs. Brisket. Macaroni and cheese and coleslaw. That's all we had, right?
Right.
And they had, of course, a piece of bread. All right, so we ate the chicken wings.
The chicken wings were pretty good. Maybe a little.
They cooked chicken. They cook chicken wings like I cook chicken wings.
Yeah.
They deep fry the chicken wings.
Yes.
Some people bake them. Some people smoke them on the cooker. Some people put them in. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways people make chicken wings. I deep fry them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put them in the deep fryer for X amount of time and pull them out and season them and different things like that. That's what they do here. They have their own seasoning or their own rub that they make, which is pretty good, but it's
because it's overpowering.
It's a little spicy. A little, I want to say it's spicy, but at the same time it's kind of salty, overly salty.
But they did, they had the option. You could get the dry rub or the sauce, and we asked for the dry rub.
We asked because we knew we could put sauce on them later.
Right.
And I don't get it with sauce anymore because that's too much.
It's always
sweet.
sugar. Yeah.
So I think the flavor's good on the rub and on the wings. It's just it's probably a little more kick to it than most people might want, but it's not bad. It's not super hot though. All right.
Yeah.
Then the brisket, and by the way, they only have brisket like on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah. So if you want brisket, you got to come the weekend.
We just happened to come in here on the right day, so we got good brisket.
I thought the brisket was pretty good. It wasn't like knocked me down good, but it's good texture and good.
Yeah, it didn't have that brisket butter
right
all over it, but they had a good char on the brisket, and it was really tender. You could pull it apart, and you could see the meat come apart, and
you kind of had to eat it with your fingers.
It didn't melt in your mouth, but it was right there. It was almost there. So I would come here for the brisket.
Yeah.
I would drive here just to get the brisket. That's how good it is. It's not the best. I think 1907 had the best.
Brisket. They had the best brisket.
There was a second, close second at Big D's, I think, for the brisket because of their rub on there was good too.
Yeah.
Rub makes a difference, y'all. What kind of rub you put on there? If you cook good meat and then have a off the hook rub, that's where these guys are winning awards and making money.
Yeah.
Selling their barbecue. All right. So.
And the ribs.
So there was one day we said something about one place that we went to that the brisket wasn't the best, wasn't the show, wasn't the best thing. The brisket. I think we said the brisket wasn't the best thing on the plate or something like that. Well, I'm gonna say the ribs here were not the best thing on the plate. Now, don't get me wrong, because the ribs were actually tasted good.
Yep.
The meat was done good. The flavor was good. The char was good. They just didn't come off of the bone like I like them to.
And they had 7 different sauces. If you want, to mix
a plethora of sauces.
A plethora.
Yeah. A plethora of sauces. I don't like too many sauces because I'm not going to eat that many sauces. I just want what I like.
Well,
and I like sweet, and I like sometimes vinegar, and sometimes I like sweet vinegar.
But then if you come here with a bunch of people, everybody wants something different. Yeah. Everybody can choose a different sauce to put on there.
A little something for everybody.
Yeah.
Now, their original sauce that they had, I thought it was going to be like a sweet molasses sauce, but it was actually a vinegar
It was the sweet vinegar that we've been
vinegar
getting.
mix.
We've got that 2 or 3 different places,
and it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's as long as it's not too vinegary
or too sweet.
Like if it's not all vinegar, I like it.
Yeah.
It was just enough blend of both.
Yeah.
Which I think is actually the Memphis style.
But that's not what they called Memphis style here.
No.
Because they had one that said Memphis.
Yeah.
But it was more Western Carolina.
Right. Yeah. So this is day 12.
Yeah.
Barbecue joint number 12 on a journey. And part of the issue, and I try not to let this affect my rankings, is it's starting to get hard to distinguish all the different places.
Remember
and
which is which.
What was what and where and who tasted what and this. I tell you this though, the ones the ones we didn't like, we remember exactly where that was.
Yeah.
So
well, and the very best ones, we remember that too.
Yeah. So I would say Archer's is a good barbecue joint to come to. I think it deserves to be on the trip.
Yeah.
It's good enough to be part of the trip, and we're glad we stopped here. I would come back here, especially since it's a couple hours from the house. When we're over in Tennessee, we might come back here and get some more barbecue.
And they had mac and cheese, and it was good.
They had mac and cheese, and it was good.
It was as good as Sonny's.
Good as Sonny's. It's just plain mac and cheese. It was good as FDKY.
Yeah.
It's just plain mac and cheese. You can't go wrong with plain macaroni and cheese. All right?
And the coleslaw?
Now, by the way, so far, and I doubt if anybody ever will, beat. Nobody's beat, and I doubt if anybody ever will beat the macaroni and cheese at Station 8 in Wichita.
Mm-hmm.
They had that stuff tasting like bacon, y'all.
It was really good.
You can't beat that. I'm trying to, when I'm talking about these barbecue places, I'm trying to be helpful to whoever might be watching the video in case they're riding around.
They want to go somewhere.
And they want to say, should we go to this place or that place, and if they're in the area. And I'm trying not to talk bad about these places. So all I'm going to say about the coleslaw is I didn't like it, and I'll probably never eat it again.
It was better than 1907.
If it...
But
yes.
it was really not
remember,
good.
1907, if you watch the video from Tulsa.
Yeah.
Is that Tulsa? 1907 was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. If you watch that video, you'll see a picture of their coleslaw, which was basically red cabbage with mayonnaise on it.
Mm-hmm.
We thought that didn't cut the mustard when it comes to coleslaw.
It did not.
This coleslaw right here looks like coleslaw.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have high hopes for the coleslaw in 1907 because it looked like cabbage with mayonnaise on it. This looked like regular coleslaw.
Any other coleslaw you get most any place else, but it just didn't. There was I don't know what they put in there. I don't know how they did it. Did not taste good. Took one bite. That's all I ate. Get some other side besides Archer. Don't let it stop you from coming to Archer's. Just get something else. If you really like coleslaw and you don't want bad coleslaw, that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to bad talk Archer's. All right, let's do the rankings and we'll be done with this. Okay, I'm gonna start off. It's getting tough, y'all. So what I decided, so we're gonna take Archer's in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I'm going to put them right behind Rendezvous because I got Rendezvous number 8 on the list. And I just cannot, I don't think they're as good as Rendezvous, so they have to be behind Rendezvous. That helps me so I don't even have to think, are they better than this one? Okay, I have to look at who are they better than. So Rendezvous is better than them, and that makes them in front of Sonny's, which was our last stop. So
that was yesterday.
So that puts Archer's number 9, Sonny's number 10, and that moves Whole Hog to number 11, and Sugar's Ribs number 12. All right. So so far that's the dozen that we have tried, and that's how we roll with that. Yeah. So how does your rankings?
Well, I agree. It's the same way. I think about if I had the choice, if these places were side by side, which one would I choose? And I would choose Rendezvous over Archer's. But that puts Archer's at number 11 and Sugar's at number 12.
So it only changes 2 of your spots.
Yeah.
But it changes.
It's so hard.
4 of my spots.
It's really hard to choose where they go.
Yeah. So so that's our rankings, and it is Friday, a little bit after lunchtime on Friday, and we're trying to we got 2 hours to get home. It's 2 hours drive to get home on a normal day.
Yeah.
But this is the 1st of July, and everybody and their brother
long weekend
going to Gatlinburg or the mountains for 4th of July weekend. So we're trying to get there before they all get through here, so we can not turn a 2-hour drive into a 4-hour drive.
I think we already missed it.
We'll see about that.
We'll see.
So next time look, I said 15. I've been saying 15 places. Just because we're going home don't mean it's over with. We got we got 2 more stops to make, which we're going to make between Sunday. Maybe one of them on Sunday, maybe, if they're open. If not, we'll do them like Tuesday and Thursday of next week for our lunch hour, because they're close enough to our house we can drive to. It's going to be Haywood Barbecue, which another one we've already been to, but they belong on the list because we already know that they got off the hook ribs and brisket. Also, a new place that was found out about almost a month ago. What's it called? Hubba Barbecue.
Hubba Smokehouse.
South of Hendersonville, which is near the house too. So stay tuned for those coming up throughout the next week. All right, the great barbecue adventure continues. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah.